We all have our dream wedding, but in our time now, it is best to be practical. Well, it's good for those who have the money who can afford to pay for an MC or a wedding host, but most of us can't. And I hope this video can help you. So just a tip, what I did or what we did in our wedding was we tapped two of our close friends to become MCs of our wedding. And I just created the script for them. And I am so lucky and I am happy at the same time that they accepted my plea for them to become the MCs of our wedding. So the names here are actually changed, and I hope this will help you. Also, for those who were tapped by their friends or for those who have been dreaming to become MCs, so I hope this will help you. So I am going to read the script and I'm also going to guide you on the flow of the program. So let me start. So the first MC. A great marriage doesn't happen when the perfect couple gets together. It happens when an imperfect couple gets together and learn to enjoy each other's differences. Second MC. Loving someone is a leap of faith. You're giving them your heart and trusting them not to break it. No matter what happens, you will still never regret making that leap for that someone. And then both MCs. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the matrimonial ceremony of John and Anna. So first MC, please look for any available seat and make yourself comfortable and be ready, for we are going to welcome the couple who just got married in a few minutes. Pause for a while. My name is, let us say James. My name is James, a close friend and co-worker of the bride. And for the second partner. And my name is, let's say, Sheila, also a close friend and co-worker of the bride. MC number 2. In behalf of the newlywed, we thank those people who were with us earlier at Senior San Narciso Parish Church for the wedding ceremony, most especially to the family, relatives, friends, and workmates of the bride and groom. We can do this as like both of them. And for those who just joined in, welcome. All right. Now, in this part below, this is before the entrance of the sponsors. But in our wedding, we also included the entrance of the flower girls and the page boys and bearers, because they had contributions. They helped us during the wedding ceremony. So the flower girls, the page boys, they have their own roles too. So we decided to include them in the entrance. So maybe the first MC. We can see from here that everyone at the back is already ready. So without further ado, let us welcome again the flower girls together with the bearers and page boys. So maybe in introducing the names of the flower girls and the bearers, so this is just an example, maybe the MCs can take turns. So for example, MC number 1. First, we have Leia C. Castro. She is a kindergarten pupil and a cousin of the bride. So here is like, you will give a brief introduction of the flower girl and also a brief introduction of the page boy or the bearer. So for MC number 2, her partner is Daniel S. Appas, also a kindergarten pupil and a very close friend of the bride. He is also the coin bearer. All right. So after introducing the flower girls and page boys or bearers, now you can make a little ad lib. For example, there we have it, folks. Our kids look amazing with their garments. Do they, partner? Then the second MC, absolutely, partner. I can see from here, so this is here, how fantastically beautiful they are. And then to continue the flow of the entrance or the entourage, at this moment, let us also welcome our principal sponsors who witnessed the vows of our couple. So this is just an example. Once your pair of principal sponsors are ready, you can call them. So maybe the MCs can switch roles. Please help us welcome our first pair of sponsors, Honorable Michael Z. Alarcon and Honorable Jasmine E. Alarcon. All right, and then continue with the rest of the principal sponsors. Here we go. So once the last couple or once the last pair of principal sponsors has been called, then you can use this ad lib or you can use this script. Wow, our principal sponsors all look so fabulous with their looks this afternoon. And then second MC, certainly, partner, these kin would be very nice to multiply. All right, so after that, you can have your secondary sponsors. You can use this script. Waiting in line are our secondary sponsors. No more talks. Please help me welcome Mr. Val R. Pipito and Mrs. Juvie G. Pipito. And you can also introduce the rest of the secondary sponsors. Once the secondary sponsors have already been introduced, you can also add another ad lib, like for example, these kin would be very nice to multiply too. They are perfectly paired. And you are right, partner. I am sure that everyone here has the same thoughts too. Now this time, let us all welcome the people who assisted our bride and groom all throughout this celebration. Okay, so now this is the part wherein you introduce the groomsmen and the bridesmaids. So you can use this script. This time, let us all welcome the people who assisted our bride and groom all throughout this celebration. So for example, we have Mr. Julius A. Kapangpangan and Miss Jilani A. Malunhao. So, yep. That's just a sample, and then you introduce the rest of them. They are our groomsmen and bridesmaids. And then this part, you can use this script for the introduction of the maid of honor and the best man. We also have two important people who really made sure that the needs of our bride and groom are immediately satisfied. We have Mr. Julian Ponce and Miss Melanie A. Adlaon, our best man and maid of honor. And then lastly, they are our set of entourage. Let us give them a round of applause. Alright, so lastly, after introducing the set of entourage, you can add the script. So at this point, I assume that everyone has settled down and we are all ready to welcome the newlyweds. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight calls for a grand celebration, and it is our distinct pleasure to introduce to you our newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. John and Anna. A big round of applause. And then maybe you can add, congratulations, Anna and John. Best wishes to both of you. We wish you to be blessed with a long and happy life together with your future children. And then at this moment, we would like to request everyone to please remain standing for the opening prayer to be led by one of the bridesmaids, Miss Ginalee A. Malunha.